Good evening, it's a pleasure to be here. My name is Veronica Maldonado. My company is like this. Oh, there we go. At VeMa Research, we test brand new human therapeutics in pets with naturally occurring cancers. This represents a win-win situation. Our pets get cutting-edge treatments that they would not normally have access to, and also help us create a more successful human clinical trials at the same time. This also represents a new market by which our pets get cutting-edge medical treatment. I'm a research veterinarian and I have been in the drug industry research and development for 15 years. I worked in the government, academic, and private sectors. And during this entire time, I'm very frustrated by the fact that we continue to fail at a very high rate cancer drugs, all the way in phase 3 human clinical trials, upwards of 90%, which is very unacceptable. At the same time, during these years, I've been noticing we continue to rely on our rodent models, which are actually induced models or genetically manipulated, and we're ignoring the fact that they continue to fail. And at the same time, we're not taking advantage of the fact that those who naturally occurring cancer are more robust and successful models to predict more better outcomes for human clinical trials. And the reason why they're better models is because they're naturally occurring cancers. They're immune competent and they're not immune suppressed like our rodent models are. Their genetics is similar. They don't have a standard of care. Basically, they come to us clean without having seen chemotherapy previously. Metastasis is similar, recurrence, resistance, and tumor histology and chemotherapy response is also very similar. The solution then is to introduce those with naturally occurring cancers into the drug development pathway, ideally before we go into long and expensive human clinical trials. And this model can be used before phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3, again to help us bring new cancer drugs to market faster. The opportunity is huge. 1.5 million people are diagnosed with cancer every year. Compare this to dogs, which is double the rate, 3 million or more. The vast majority of them go untreated just because we don't have good access to giving them these cutting-edge medical treatment. In humans, we do 13,000 clinical trials a year. We're only doing 50 in dogs using this model. So the opportunity there is pretty big. And here comes VeMa Research with their secret sauce, is to introduce a platform whereby Big Pharma then would come in and do a searchable, they can do a free searchable database of the animals that we have available, ready to go in human clinical trial. If they find a patient population that they're interested in, they would proceed to purchase the clinical trial and also have access to consult with oncology veterinarians that are part of the network. VeMa would retain 20% of the transactions. Customer acquisition is pretty simple. By having access to the free database, the client can immediately see what our patient population looks like, immediately enroll animals within days, and get regulatory clearance and sign contracts within a week. The competitors don't have this website or free database available. It takes 6 months. So VeMa offers speed and lower cost. As I said, our competitive edge is less time and lower cost with the enterprise that we're building. And the team consists of myself, Ravi Kawani, a business entrepreneur and research veterinarian as well on business development, Mark Longo as advisor and CPO, and Joe Betts deployed as our advisor. Yeah, Joe. So target industry, as I mentioned, is big pharma, biotech, but also medical schools are beginning to enter this arena. And these are some of the biotechs and medical schools that have used this model of clinical trials. And last year, the top 10 drugs made $13.5 billion. And VeMa is currently in discussion with 3 plans for customer trials. Fundraising. This is only the second public of VeMa Research. We've been working on it for 8 months, self-funded, and we're ready for an infusion capital of around $3K. We're also building our team. In closing, again, VeMa research is a win-win for our pets and ourselves in our quest for better cancer treatments. Thank you.
Questions, feedback. You're looking for money, and what else?
Perhaps some team members, depending on what the opportunity is.
Okay. Questions, feedback.
Could you specify what kind of team members are you looking for?
Perhaps someone who interfaces with the pharmaceutical.
Sounds like we're looking for somebody to interface with pharmaceutical companies. Is that correct?
Yes.
Hi.
I was just wanted to double check I understand the mechanics of the products. Is it a pharmaceutical company with a late stage clinical trial would come here, search your database of canines, and then basically to build a cohort that they could then test the drug with?
Exactly. The clinical trial will be pre-built before they go into that specific part.
You need a microphone.
Oh, sorry about that. What am I thinking?
Once they find the pets that are available for enrollment, they can then go to the clinical trial side of it, which is kind of pre-built. Make sure they like it, purchase it, and if we have questions, consult with the network of veterinary oncologists that we have already.
Which cancers particularly are targeted at dog genome versus human genome? There's heterogeneity in all cancers, and the model that you use would, determine which cancer you're looking for at particularly. So, is there a reason why dogs are better at which cancer?
There are breed dispositions that are prevalence of specific cancers that we can target, and then
Which cancer? Breast cancer or the lung cancer?
yes, and also lymphomas, sarcomas, which are very rare, are very high prevalence in dogs versus in humans, and lung cancers and some prostate cancer.
Dogs are probably better than rats.
Yes, and naturally occurring.
So just a piece of advice. Again, we mentioned the Bio2 device group that meets every Tuesday in Sunnyvale. Darshana's back there at the back. She's one of the coordinators. Everybody, Darshana's back there waving. She has a great network within biopharma and so forth. And the group brings together a lot of people, again, focused on biotech behavior. So anyway, that would be a good resource for you. Any other resources, questions? And also, I mean, if you need developer resources, in our future iterations, we might have a platform for clinical R&D and managing that, so potentially you can plug into that.
I was going to ask, are you interested in veterinarians for your team, or?
So perhaps again, if they have the knowledge and the oncology expertise that we're looking for, absolutely. By the way, this oncology is the beginning, also heart failure. The second model that we'll be looking at diabetes, inflammation. So we've got to start somewhere in oncology to start.
Thank you.